Okay, just a second. Yes. Okay, so what inputs I got from most of you is majority. If I see, it says more contents and speed. Okay, but very few were saying. Few of them were response was whatever speed is there is okay. Okay, and some more students wanted the speed to be further low. Okay, so whoever want, so we will go with the majority. But my plan is for those who want low speed, right? We will be creating another batch. Okay, so this batch we will divide it into two. Okay, one will be the fast and the other the slow. Okay, from next week we will be dividing this into two batch. So all the slow ones can go to the slow batch. Okay, and we will continue like that. So that because everyone should study at the end. So even if one boy will, if he wants to study, there is some case where people are not interested. That is okay. Okay, they will. That's their choice. But those who want to study and if the speed is high, it's my duty to take care of that. Okay, so from next week we will have two batches. Okay, so let us start now. So now here we had seen the solution for this. Okay, last time, just one quick review of the last topic, the indexing by position. So what we do here is a is equal to np dot arrange 0 comma 80 comma 10. It will give values between 0 to 80 in steps of 10, and that will be an array a. Then indexes is a simple list 1 comma 2 comma minus 3. And if you do y of a, then you will get only those values 10, 20, 50. Then if you may a square bracket indices of 99, if you do, wherever the indices 1 to 3 were there, 1 to minus 3 is there, that will be replaced by 99. Okay, then your mask, you can also create a mask with booleans. So wherever 1 is present, those values will be taken, and this is a boolean that is important to be seen here. Okay, now let us continue further. Okay, this numpy np dot zeros, it will create all arrays with zeros. Okay, numpy with zeros. Okay, it will create a 2 cos 3 matrix with all zero matrices. Okay, so you get 2 rows 3 columns here. Okay, then np dot full. Okay, you can create a square matrix 2 comma 2 with all 99 inside it. Okay, all this will become 99. All ones matrix is again with all ones with this is a three-dimensional matrix. Okay, 4 comma 2 comma 2. Okay, so you can see there are three dimensions: 4, the first one, second one, and third one. So this is a third dimension. If you have want fourth dimension, you can also do that. Okay, matrix will, number of square brackets you can see has increased, so it will be a but all the elements inside these are ones. Okay, np dot full like. So full like, what it will do, this, where is a here, say this number, uh, there is a already a variable called a. Okay, which is already defined here. Okay, say this is that matrix. Then we are creating that same matrix now. Instead of ones which was there in that a, it will be replaced by 4. Okay, that's it. But a must be defined somewhere. Okay, if you make this as a, then you will get similar matrix, but like here, instead of 1, it will be replaced by 4. Okay, then np dot random dot rand 4 comma 2. Okay, so this is a random matrix. Okay, so it will generate random numbers. Okay, and 4 rows and 2 columns. Okay, this is how you generate different type of matrices. Random.rand again 4 comma 2 comma 3 and then identity matrix. Okay, you can also create identity matrix. Then integer, here random numbers for float. If you want int, np.random.randint. Okay, between -4 to 8, size of 3 comma 3. So this will be your random matrix. Okay, you can also specify the questions. Okay, like this. Now one quick question. Today I will not ask. I will give you 1 minute time. Quickly you guys can see. Now with all the learnings which you have done, so you have to generate this matrix. Okay, with all the previous commands. Okay, I will go to the previous commands and we will see that. Maybe this command will also help. And okay, from here you have to do this. Okay, okay, try to do this. If you want the another slide, so first take the snapshot of this, then I will take this snapshot. Then what I'll do, I'll take you to previous slides also. Okay, you can go through this also. Fancy indexing also might be required to do this. Okay, both of them together you might need. Solution. Now let's see the solution. So first, okay, so here one, this is a 5 cross 5, so simple. Np dot ones 5 cross 5. If you do, you will get this one first. Okay, let me show you that. See, first if you do this one, you will get this output. Then what we need a 3 cross 3 matrix here. Okay, so what we will do, zeros, 3 cross 3, all are zeros. Okay, then first we do this zeros, then we are forcefully coming here and making this guy as 9. So this will be made as 9. Okay, then what we get is this. Okay, then last option is how to embed this inside this. Okay, so simple one, output 1 is to 4. So from column 1 till here, and from a row here to here. Okay, that is what we are doing. That is getting replaced with Z. Okay, that's how we are doing this. So simple one. Now np.1, np.0, then we get that. Okay, so now in NumPy, if you want to copy something, okay, you cannot do simple b is equal to a. If you do that, what will happen? If you make b of 0 is equal to 100, okay, that means you have changed b is 0th element. Okay, and when you print it, the eighth element will also get changed. Okay, there is they will link each other. Okay, instead of that you should do this a dot copy. Okay, if you do that you will not disturb A, you will only be changing B. Okay, now here I will share this PPT. Okay, once we finish this I will share this PPT also so that you guys can refer, but never keep anything for tomorrow. Okay, whatever you want to do it today. That's why I will read that recording, I will read the PPT. Future, that is okay, but still present time is the best time in life. Okay, then this is np.array 1234. We can do mathematics. Okay, apply mathematics. Okay, if you want to add 2 for all add 2 for all the numbers, then you can do plus 2 then 5 6 7 8. Okay, it will become 5 wait, why, how come it became divided by 2? Is it? No, I think some already it was some other number. Okay, so here it was doing something else. Okay, so I think twice it got added up. Okay, uh but he can see here a minus 2. Okay, minus 2 it is showing minus 1 0 1 blah. So into 2 also we can do, divide by 2 also we can do, star 2 we can apply other things also here. Okay, cosine functions and all, mathematics, all these functions we can apply. Okay, see we can apply mat multiplication. So this one is a our multiplication of matrices. Okay, so here you can see there is a 2 comma 3 matrix and there is a 3 comma 2 matrix. Okay, we are doing matrix multiplication. So np dot mat mul, if you do it will do matrix multiplication. Okay, a determinant of a number. If you want np dot identity, and then you can find the determinant of that particular matrix also. Okay, using this command linear algebra dot determinant of C. Okay, then we will get, since it's identity matrix we should get determinant as 1. This one is also very important. Okay, so if you have an array and you want to see the minimum of that, okay, and maximum of that, or sum of all the elements, then you can do this np.array np.min of stats, max of stats, sum of stats. If you do you will get all the elements. Okay, before np.array 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, before after is equal to before dot reshape we can do. Oh, see, this is a 2 cross 4 matrix. Okay, 2 cross 4 matrix can be converted into 4 cross 2 matrix or 8 cross 1 matrix or 1 cross 8 matrix. Okay, total 8 elements will remain 8. So here we are reshaping it to 8 cross 1. So depending on the need we should be able to reshape our matrix. Okay, these are all, these things will come in our data science when we do. Okay, vertical stacking vector. Okay, so there are two matrices v1 v2. Okay, we can stack one over the other. Okay, vertically, so then it is v1 comma v2. Now similarly we can do horizontally also. It seems np.1 this one h stack v stack, there are two things which we can do. Okay, last thing, this is we can save the data also. Okay, so we saw that we are doing so many changes. Okay, these all changes can be updated and saved in a file data. Okay, so we did some, first we should create gen from text. Okay, so data text we should generate with the, no, wait, so there is a text. Okay, in that text there is some data, and there those data, wait, I will explain. So there is a text file. Okay, there are some data like 1 13 14, some numbers are there inside the text. Those numbers we want to remove, fetch it, and we are mentioning that delimiter is comma. Okay, if it was separated by dash, then the delimiter will be dash. Here delimiter is comma because there is a comma between numbers. Okay, then we will take this as int 32 because all our numbers are int 32. Then we can take this data from text and we can start processing. Okay, now your file data will have this array. Okay, this is your data now. Okay, it has copied this from a text file and it has created this. Once you have this, we know that we can apply all these features. Okay, all the features, and we can modify this, and also we can save it back into the text. Okay, those things also can be done. The important thing here is to know that we can fetch information from the text directly and move it into an array. And once we have array, we can apply all the features which we have learned. Okay. Okay. So this is NumPy. Now let us go to Panda. Okay. Before pandas, I think we will discuss something else. Okay. So I will share this PPT today. Maybe right. I will share it or else I will forget it. Right. Jitesh, I think you are not added na, here. Wait. Anyways, your friends you can take with them. So this is that numpy.ppt. Okay. Okay. So now as discussed earlier, I think we had planned no that you have to pay 2,500. Okay. So I will be sharing the uh, Google Pay link number. Okay, you can in the WhatsApp chat. I will share that number. You guys can pay. Okay, and as a special discount, I had mentioned that those who are coming regularly will get a discount. I am giving this discount to everyone. Okay, so instead of 2,500, everyone can pay 2,000. And what else I want to tell you is, since I've given this 500 discount, I want you to use this 500 for something valuable. Okay, so if you guys can eat one pizza and that 500 will be over. Okay, instead of that, I need you to invest that 500 in a book. So order a book for yourself. Okay, that book can be anything. Okay, so for example, what I want you to do is, so it is since you are supposed to pay me, that's why I'm telling you. You have to order a book for yourself. So what you should do first step is, today sit and maybe for 3 4 days. First you decide what is the biggest problem in your life. Okay, biggest problem which you are facing. Okay, which is stopping you from being happy, which is stopping you from studying, which is stopping you from concentrating, which is stopping you from being like normal person. Okay, whatever biggest problem you have. Okay, examples of problems: I don't have memory, I will forget things. Okay, that is one common problem. If you study, I am forgetting. Second problem is I am not able to concentrate. So at your age, these are the problems. Okay, then my any problem. Okay, when money, memory problem, concentration problem, IQ problem, I am not able to understand fast like others. Okay, this is also a problem. If these are the problems which you are really having some problems, okay, means you feel that this is my biggest problem right now in my life. Okay, or else there can be other problem. Okay, my health is not good. Okay, I am getting headache every now and then. I am not able to do whatever I want. Okay, any other problem like my parents issue, some any issues. Okay, which is the biggest problem in your life, you should first make a note of it. Okay, second step is take a book, which is related to your problem. Okay, whichever problem you have, there will be a book associated with that. For deciding which book, okay, you take some days, okay, 2 3 4 days, Google review, all this review you do, see which book I have to order, okay, and place this last day, place the order, okay, place the order. After, first you have to understand what is the biggest problem you have, okay, that is first important thing, okay. People who don't have any problems, okay, wonderful, okay, those you guys are lucky that you don't have any problems in life. So those people can order some good novel or inspirational story of Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekananda. You guys can order Bhagavad Gita, or you are, if you are from a different religion, you can go to Quran, you can break okay, Bible, whatever you want, okay. So or any other inspirational story of Swami Vivekananda, all those things you can take, okay. People with problems, with 99% who are born will have problems. So this, if you have any, identify your problem, okay, then look for the best book you have available and then place the order, okay. The reason I'm sharing this is, see, I have seen people who are making like salaries up to 2 crores per month, okay. I have seen people with these salaries in front of me, and what is the difference between them and me, or like normal people, is they have identified their problems and they are working on that with without any stones uttered, okay. So they know exactly what they want and how to achieve is by reading books, okay. They were also born with problems, okay. All problems they had, same problems what we have, these people also have that problem with the 2 crore per month salary, okay. And they have achieved this by reading books, okay. So build that habit of reading books. So I wanted to impose these things so that I personally, I am giving a discount, okay. If there are 17 members here, okay, I am getting a loss of, so 17, nearly 8,500. That is not important for me. I want you guys to invest in yourself, okay. So try to do that. Now let us go to pandas. Others, the remaining amount you guys start paying this week, okay. I will share the Google Pay number, okay. So for this pandas, we will need to, so the package name is pandas, okay. So here, those who have not installed pandas, quickly install it. I will share one of the data set here, okay. So let me see if the data set is also present. Okay, it is there. I will share this also right away now. Okay, 50 startups.csv, right? Okay. So I will mail you. Okay, so pandas, we will see direct programs. So first we will see what is the data set. Okay. Okay, this is our data set. So now in coming days, we are only seeing this kind of data. So I will be sharing you different datas of this type. Okay, that will be your project. So here you can see that you can see there is a company. Okay, these are companies. Each row is one company. Okay, 2, 3, 4 is one company, and this is their profit margin, which state they are operating, how much the company will spend on marketing, how much the company will spend in administration, how much the company will spend R&D. So at the end, for one company, after spending so much, they are seeing a profit of this much. Okay, now our task is, if we have to actually suggest someone to open a company, uh, at the end of machine learning, we have to analyze this and tell that if you do this thing, and you apply this much for R&D and all, you will be having a very good profit. Okay, so by seeing this data set, we should be able to analyze that. Okay, now first, before analyzing and applying it to machine learning, we should see this, visualize this, and see this in pandas how it can help. Okay, so now our pandas will help us to extract this information and read it. So this 50 startups, whatever I had opened here, okay, it is present here. Now I am going to run this. It got an it will load. Okay, so this is the same data which we saw in that XLS. So you can see, if we had to do this using normal package, which was Excel RD, you cannot imagine doing this in 2 lines. Okay, this is just not even 2 line, just one line. This is one line, and it has read that CSV file. CSV is similar to XLS. Okay, there is no much change. So now we have this here in this form. So what is this def? Now this is a panda file. Okay, df. Now we can do all the things what we want here with this particular data. Okay, how we can play with this? Now we will see one by one. First, I want you guys to uh, try all these commands one by one, so that's why I'm not doing a PPT, so that you guys can immediately run this and check. Just no, I think I have not added you, right? Still, can you give me email ID? I'll just add it and forward both the things, because I'll forget then. Added? Okay, perfect. Okay, okay, no problem. Okay. So this whatever commands I've tried, immediately you guys can try and run it. Okay. So that today, that's why I have created this file, so that we can do things parallelly. Okay. Okay, hopefully you have done that. Next step, we can take head 3 means top 3 files. Okay, top 3 rows. Okay, top 3 rows. If I run this, let me close this and run. So here you can see the top 3 rows have come up. Top 3 rows. Okay, these are the top 3 rows. Now df dot tail, it is, these are bottom 3, these are top 3. Okay, we can also read contents from Excel also. Okay, this XLX file also we can read, CSV also we can read. Okay, so once we do, but you cannot use read CSV and read XLS. Okay, if you want to read Excel, you should use this command. Okay, and you need a .xls file also there. Okay, but I will share this. You cannot run this because you don't have XLS file. Either you should create a new XLS with a different name and copy the contents. Okay, I will share this in the chat. Okay, next one. Now, see, now we can also do this. We'll see. I'll comment it from a text file. Okay, 1.txt. So we can create a text file, 1.txt. From there, let me see if I have that 1.txt file. So this 1.txt is this file, simple file. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. Some numbers are there. Okay, we can also read that content, and actually if you put comma as delimiter, then you can read it. So you guys can quickly try, create your own 1.txt and try to fetch the contents from there. Okay, so this you can do immediately. Okay, just create a manual 1.txt file, and put some numbers. So if you put commas, you put delimiter as comma, then you read back the contents and see in what way it will give back the data. Okay, try this one. And command I have given, you create this 1.txt and put a delimiter based on what you have added and see what this print df will do. So before you do this, you should also do the basic thing of installing, and this one is required. Okay, this without this line, none of this thing will work. So this line followed by this line. Okay, do that. I'll wait for another minute. Okay, you another 30 seconds. You guys can try. Okay, let us go ahead. Now I can do many other things. So let us see what other things I can do. Okay, I can print only the columns. Okay, if I want, I can just put print df dot columns. So it is giving the only the column names. Okay, what are there? It is giving us that. Okay, this is a simple one. Now we can take other things also. Oh, only state. Okay, I can take only state. So this is telling me the information of states only. Okay, I can take five states. See, out of all these things, I am interested in the states where these companies, where are they operating? They are operating in these following states. Okay, these are different states. I can take the first five state also here. Okay, so you can see the first five states. So this all these things, how it will help, we will see in our data science. Okay, but you guys can try these things. Try these commands parallelly so that you don't have to then separately watch the video and do it. All these things why we are doing is we want to have full control over data set. Okay, so once we see an excel, we should be able to do anything with that data. Okay, so that if you want to visualize something in some form, you should be able to do that in one step. Okay, so that we have we don't have to do any compromise. Okay, life in life we should not compromise with anything. So that's why these are the like tools which will help us to understand the data in the best way possible. Okay, we can also see two states, two columns at a time. Okay, state and R&D spend. Okay, see two things at a time. Okay, now we are going into row in the it will be row. Okay, now instead of columns we are going into the row side. Okay, so it is giving uh, all the rows. Okay, so first, second, third, three rows we are getting 1 to 4. Okay, first one is only 2, this will give fourth. 1 to 3, the three rows will come here and this is row number 2. Okay, now if you want to print a particular element from a excel. Okay, second row first column. Okay, then I can simply do ilock. So this is that first row first column. Okay, or second row first column, you can print it in that. Then now we can also iterate things in this way. Okay, so index comma row, we can give the provide the index. See df dot iter rows. Okay, so from the rows we can pick the state and we can write down what is the index of that and we can print. Let me show the output first. Okay, so it is giving the index and the value pair. Okay, earlier we only did New York, California, but there was no index, so we can add an index by doing this. Okay, I will share this command. Viewers can also try. Okay, so next command is the now we are now going ahead and we are actually doing something special. Okay, here now what we are doing, if the state names are New York, I am interested to see the information of those particular data. Okay, so that is what I am doing now. So here all the data where the states are New York. Okay, I am interested to know what if that state is New York. I am interested how within New York how things are. Okay, they are seeing that New York state is showing in this one. Okay, you can also sort the data. Okay, sort command is also there. So this is sorting which factor. It means ascending false. Okay, so it will be descending sort values. So what is the value? It is not sorted properly. I'll see what is this doing. One second. Actually, it is state, no? State is only New York. That's why it is creating this. No, no, no. Correct, correct. Okay. You can see here first New York, Florida, so California, followed by, yeah, it is alphabetical order. It has done. So instead of state, if I had put profit here, then it will do profit. Okay, let us see that also. So you can now see profit. Highest will come here. Slowly, 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 it will show. Yes. So this is like super control over your data. Okay. So if you have to do this, all these things using normal Python, you can imagine hundreds of lines you are writing for this. Okay. I will share all these commands once you guys can try. Okay, so next step is this. See here, it does the same thing. Okay, but uh, here we are doing ascending for one, descending for other. Okay, I want to see the states in ascending form, but I want to see the profit in descending form. So one means ascending, zero will be that. Okay, so we'll see that also. See, shades are ascending, profit is descending. So here within California it will do ascending, descending. Okay, so that is why. So here you can see that you can have total control here. Okay, making changes to the data. Okay, now what we are doing now, we have the data already, right? We are doing some calculation over that R&D spend and marketing. I am adding it and creating a new data called total, new column called data total, and I'm adding into the data set. Okay, you can see the total here. Okay, so earlier this was not there. Now total, now we have added that new column also. Okay, for total I will share this three commands. Try. Okay, now we can drop. If you want to remove a column and then you want to print, you can just do drop. Okay, and you can run it. Oh, oh, because I have to, if I have to drop, then I have to add first. Okay, so that's why. Okay, so here total was added, total was removed. Okay, so simple. I will share this. So now we can add the first four columns and move it into total. Okay, you can add it and move it into the total amount. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, and okay, 0 to 4. Okay, so it is adding all this. Okay, R&D spend, administration, marketing, and all these things, and it is moving it into total. So all the data we are adding and moving it into the total thing. Okay, simple. This is simple. Now we have altered our data. Okay, we have modified sums. Okay, now your Excel that which was there earlier, this 50 startup is no longer 50 startup. We have changed it so much. If you don't say whatever we have done, whatever changes we have done is lost. So we can modify, we can save it in the new form. Means uh, you can use this df and save it into a new CSV. Okay, whatever changes will be going into this modified.csv. Okay, we can also use and save it in XLS also. So these are the way we can save it in XLS, or you can save it in CSV. We'll share this also. And also text form. Okay, you can also move it into a text form also. Okay, I will share that also. Now the final thing we'll see, and then we will wind up. Okay, here we are sorting things. Okay, see, whatever, whichever state is New York, and the profit which is greater than 52,000, I am going to print. Okay, so these are all numbers which are greater than 52, and with the states New York. Okay, then you can do this. Similarly, let us see the other things. All the states which are containing York along with it. Okay, so we will be, so you can also print, search and print certain things which are there. Okay, so it will remove those contents which are containing New York. Okay, so whichever is containing York, you remove it from this. Okay, remove those states. Okay, this will allow, if you remove this, I think it will have written only the states which are having York. Okay, see, now it will be only York. If you remove that, okay, this is how it will be. Okay, last one we will see. Now the last one, what it will do is it will replace New York with York. Okay, so is it now, the question for you guys is, should you remember all these commands? No, no, no. You don't have to remember all these commands. Okay, that is not required even if you are a data scientist. Okay, but you should know that these are the things can be done. Then you can always Google, or you can see some reference and you can get the syntax. Okay, should I remember this? That I should. There will be that log command, ilog command. All these commands should I remember? No, you don't have to remember this, but you should know that what is possible using pandas and what is not possible using pandas. Okay, that much you should know. Now you can see that New York name is replaced with York. Okay, I want to replace that name, then you make this. Okay, with this I am going to share this complete code, so that people who want to work more, you can look into this code. I will be mailing this. Okay, yes, I am sharing this full code. Okay, and I will stop this lecture.